After months of waiting, the new vaccine is finally here. It's starting just as a trickle, not nearly enough for the 3 million or more people who need it. But the government says a lot more is soon to follow. A special delivery arrived today in Portland on a FedEx plane. 2 containers of the Pfizer vaccine against COVID-19, 975 doses each, the first in Oregon. One set went to Legacy's Holiday Park location, the other to Meridian Park in Tualatin. Oregon Governor Kate Brown celebrated the shipment in a video message released by her office.
I've said time and time again that hope is on the way. Today, I can tell you that help is here.
In Boise, workers unpacked their super cold shipment at St. Alphonsus Medical Center. A similar shipment of 975 doses will arrive at the Ontario hospital tomorrow. Frontline medical workers will get their first rounds of shots later this week. Back in Portland, the VA Medical Center is expecting nearly 3,000 doses to arrive on Wednesday. These are just the very first arrivals. More than 19,000 additional doses will arrive at Portland area hospitals throughout the rest of the week, and 10,000 doses will go to skilled nursing facilities. More shipments are expected to follow in the weeks ahead. Pat Doris, KGW News.